Hey there, what's going on, guys? So Saturday morning, a little bit late for me, 9:30. We're getting out to hit some yard sales. There's not very many in my town today, so I am going to hit up the local Goodwill too, probably if I have time. We got some stuff going on this evening, but it's a beautiful day. Let's get out there, see what I can find to flip on eBay. So stay with me and check it out.
Sometimes it just kills me to rewatch these videos here, but I'm walking up on this table of toys and I see a Buzz Lightyear thing there. I don't know, I just walk right by it. I don't even know. Sometimes Buzz Lightyear stuff can go pretty good, but I was completely oblivious to it. Didn't even see it. A lot of stuff going on this table here. I just found this cookbook. It's sealed, so I don't know. We'll take a gamble on it. They only wanted 50 cents for it. This item was actually pretty cool. Never seen one of these before. I'll talk more about this later on in the video.
Well, first one in the books, and then I got a message, slight change of plans now. A friend of ours, actually a neighbor, let me know that there is a huge subdivision sale that's about less than 20 minutes away from me in a border city here. So yeah, that's where we're going. I'm going to check it out. So let's see if this change of plans did me any good. I hope I find some good stuff.
Let her go.
Again, just oblivious to some of those pans right there. Some of those old pots and pans can go pretty well. There were these post-it notes. They were kind of sealed. They were like sticky notes. They only went for about $6 or $7 on eBay plus shipping.
No, I think they like it. They want to come here.
Anything I don't have to carry.
Yeah, right? Okay.
I'm tired of toting. The more you buy, the happier I get. I'm exhausted.
Here we are, some women's shoes. I don't mess around too much with those, not heels or anything. Some green ones were those Isaac Mizrachi or whatever. Here are some knockoff Crocs. They were pretty cheap, but they were very well worn, so I decided to pass. Here I was finally excited to find some video games at a yard sale. These old Wii games, they can do okay, but a lot of them were not very well branded, so that Infinity, they know it doesn't sell well at all. There were some Just Dance in there, but they were priced $3 or more, so I didn't even bother making an offer. This sweater looked pretty cool. It almost looked handmade. There was no tag. I don't know. I just decided to pass on it.
All right. Possibility of a bunch of video games. Nope. DVDs.
Here I came across a ton of Green Lantern comic books, and I was pretty excited, honestly, to see all these, and they were all in pretty good shape. They had them marked for $1 a piece, and in my head I'm thinking, I don't know, I was kind of considering making a bulk offer for everything, but I'd have to lot these up in lots. Then I started thinking maybe I could sell them on Whatnot, but I don't know if it was worth the trouble or not, so I decided to pass on it.
Big sale, big sale. This may be a two-parter. I got a lot of footage so far, so hang in there. I'll show you everything that I found at the end and what I should get for it on eBay.
Alright, so I saw this clarinet. I looked it up on eBay. Some were going from $200 to $500, so I had to go back and check it out. I'm looking for a model number here, so I'm picking it up, looking around it. I don't see a model number, but at this point now I'm just kind of checking everything out, hopefully looking for that number like I mentioned, and then I see all that damage. Too bad.
Little food for thought here. Old vintage license plates do well. Unfortunately, this guy had them priced at like $6 and $8 for a pack, so no money to be made there, unfortunately, but I was hoping to find some cheaper ones, but I had to pass. All right, so we're back here at my little office here where I'm going to show you everything that I found at that Subdivision yard sale. Like I said, a neighbor notified my wife on Facebook and was like, hey, just let you know, she knows that I sell on eBay. Huge Subdivision yard sale in a city that was about 15 minutes away from me. So I kind of dropped everything what I was doing in town. I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and go up there and see what they got. So let me show you what I found. Found some pretty good stuff. First thing was actually the last purchase that I made. I don't normally buy 8-tracks. I mean, unless this is, we've got a Moody Blues here, they're not worth a ton of money. But the gamble in me is if I can get them super cheap, I hate passing up a lot like this. There was a huge, big bucket of these, all with 8-tracks. She had 50 cents a piece on them. Or $10 for the whole bucket. I asked her if she would take $8 for the whole bucket. So I don't know how many there are here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 20, 30 probably. Let's see, I forgot that stack. Almost 40 of them there for, for $8. So that's pretty good. Got them pretty cheap. If there's any good ones, I'll have to go through and look them up. But there's some occasionally. And what's his name? Well, there's a Neil Young. That's pretty cool. The Commonwealth Picker, he just had a video not too long ago. A certain type of 8-track is worth quite a bit of money if you can find it. So I got to go through all these and look at them, see if there's any cool ones. So, but yeah, so I'm kind of excited to do that. I kind of like looking for that. You never know what I'm going to find. Sorry, allergies today or something. My nose is just like, it's just getting it to me. So, whole bucket 8-tracks. There's some like miscellaneous CDs in here that are sealed. I don't even know what that is. So, yeah, we'll deal with that another time. I found a John Deere clock. I don't think I was recording this, but it is basically new John Deere clock. It even makes the tractor sounds, chimes. He had it listed for $10. He offered me $5. So I will look this up and I'll put it on the screen for you as always. Behind him, there was this Micro 3000 keyboard in the box still, with the plastic and everything. This is like an old Windows keyboard. These old keyboards still do okay. If you can get the ones that have that, people like that, the feeling of that, the old clicking noise, or how the old keyboards felt. And so these do okay. I paid $3 for that. Like I said, I'll put the comp up there so you can see what it's worth. Found a Jaegermeister Flask. Paid $1 for this. It's stainless steel. So, I don't know. Maybe close to 10 bucks for this. I'll look it up and find out. A couple of Field and Streams items. These fishing shirts do well for me on eBay. They don't go for a ton of money, $10 to $15. Paid $1 for this. Field and Streams vest. I paid up for it a little bit. They wanted $5 for it. But it looks basically brand new. So it's a large Field and Stream. Yeah, this is pretty nice. So probably close to 20 bucks for that one. Ray-Ban sunglass case. If you find these, I got it for 50 cents. It's in good condition except for this little rip that I didn't see back behind here. So I don't know, 5 to 10 bucks for that. Probably $5 to $8 more realistic. Then we got some Crocs, which are like slip-on heel Crocs. Crocs do well on eBay. I'll look these up and post them for you, but I only paid $1 for these. I'll probably clean these up a little bit because Crocs are really easy to clean up. And I imagine these will sell probably pretty quickly. But those are probably somewhere between the $15, $20 range, if not more. A couple of vintage clothing items. I saw these and I was like, holy cow, this is kind of cool. We have a Tom and Jerry. Paid $1 for this, like a hooded crop top kind of thing. So it's got the Tom and Jerry graphic on it. It's got the cut off at the end. I don't know if that's factory or somebody cut it off. Probably they cut it off, but either way, we got the old big Hanna-Barbera tag on it. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool little vintage item there. And then now, I don't know if you guys are watching Stranger Things on Netflix. My family and I, we like that show, but one of the main reasons why I like the show is because it's in the 80s. It takes place in the 80s, and I get to see everything, what everybody wore whenever I grew up in the 80s, so it's kind of nostalgic. But check this piece out. It's like that fake denim with the sequins. But yeah, this is old. 80s, maybe 90s. Monique Fashions. I don't know, I just saw it. I think it was $3, but I'm gonna give it a whirl, see what this goes for. So that's pretty cool. And we got this Star Wars, they're stackable mugs. I guess they're ceramic. Sounds like it, but I don't know. Well, I guess it's got all 3 characters on them, and then you can like stack them. But they only wanted $1 for it, so I'm like, yeah, heck yeah, I'll get that for $1. And the very first yard sale I went to was the one that I had in town. I found this sealed old cookbook, Holiday Food Fun, for 50 cents. So I don't imagine this is going to bring in a lot of money. I'll look it up, but probably not all that much. Maybe 5 to 10 bucks, but for 50 cents, it's like, why not? Then I saw this little drink mixer thing for $1. And I guess you turn it, what is it called? The Dial a Drink 15 recipe. So you turn the thing and it tells you what goes in. You pick your drink. So if I want a rum runner, then it tells me coconut rum, blackberry brandy, how many ounces of orange juice. Now, I don't drink alcohol. I really basically don't drink anything. I just never got into it. Don't like the taste. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to drink it, so, for the most part. So, but I don't know. That's pretty cool. I looked it up. New ones go for 25, 30 bucks. This one should sell $10 to $15, but again, for $1, I don't know. That's just kind of cool. You never know what you're going to find. So that's what I had at the Subdivision sale. Pretty good stuff. Nothing really big that I'm going to make a ton of money on, but there is profit. Recently, I was watching a video on YouTube. Fella name is Julian. He goes by the Bearded Thrift Machine. Been watching him for a while. One of the things that he does on his videos, which I thought was really smart and I liked, was that he breaks down his estimated profits to what he's making per hour. I thought that's a really good idea, and I thought I'd share it with you basically on the haul that I got, the estimated profit that I made per hour. And again, anytime I see somebody on YouTube doing something I like, it's not like that I just want to grab it and make it my own and copy it. I like to give credit where credit's due. I know other resellers have done this too, but I thought it was a good idea. And I just wanted to break it down for y'all. So I spent about 2 hours looking for all that stuff. Including the drive, it was about 2 hours. And then I figure whenever I pack stuff and list things, it takes me about 5 minutes to list an item. It takes me about 5 minutes to package an item. Honestly, it's probably less than that. But we'll just say 10 minutes per item of work. So I had all my items listed up. That's about an hour and a half with my 2 hours of work. So that's 3.5 hours of work that I did today. Everything that I have totaled up, I have an estimated value of, and I showed you guys here in the video, give or take a few dollars. But I mean, I estimated around $188 profit today with the haul that I have. Excuse me, $188 in sales, not profit. So you take the 188, I spent 30 bucks today on everything that I bought. All that stuff cost me $30. So like I said, I got $188. I figure as far as the estimated profit. If you want to factor out fees, like when Julian, what he does it, he usually takes 20% off of the profit. So this is going to be your eBay fees, any other costs and that kind of stuff. He nails it on 20%. I like that's a round number. It could be more, it could be less, but 20% pretty much sounds pretty good to me. You take that 20% from 188, that puts you at around $38. Subtract the $38 from 188, that's going to put you at 150 bucks. Once I've got the 150 bucks, you subtract the cost of goods. Hope I'm not losing anybody here. Cost of goods was 30 bucks, so it brings me down to $120 profit. You divide that by how many hours of work, which I mentioned was 3.5 hours. And I made roughly, what do I have here? $34 an hour today. Now, that's not huge. That's pretty good. I mean, 34 bucks an hour is not bad. Obviously, the better stuff that you find, the more stuff I find is going to fluctuate how much money I'm making per hour. But when you think about how much work I actually did and when this stuff sells for, how much money that I'm making per hour, yeah, I'll take 34 bucks an hour. That ain't bad. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for coming by the channel. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. I've been using a separate platform to do my listing, cross listing. I'm going to do a video on that probably in my next video. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys.